Hey guys, so my name is Trisha. I do acrylic paintings and I make candles. A brief intro. I started acrylic painting because in 2018 I was cleaning my kitchen and I wasn't even on the stove. I was near my stove on the countertop, and I was spraying the countertop with the cleaner, I was wiping it off, and I got shocked. It was like the shock went through the rag. The rag was wet, of course. It was probably a day after that, a day or two after that. I don't know what happened, but my body kind of went haywire. I got anxiety really bad. Like, I was getting panic attacks on a regular every day, to the point where I was going to the emergency room quite a few times, because I don't know if you are familiar with panic attacks, but for people that have it chronically, it really feels like you're dying. So yeah, I lost 30 pounds. I couldn't eat. It was a lot. So coincidentally, I don't even know how it happened. I guess on my news feed, there was a video, I believe by the first person was Mina Villages. I'm trying to make sure I say her name right. I was intrigued by one of her videos. So when you watch one video, they start showing you related videos, and so the next person that came up was Oz Creations, Miss Kathleen Osborne. I watch her religiously. She is a really good artist to me. I then discovered Sarah Mack, who's also a good artist, and I stay in communication with a couple of these people on YouTube and on Facebook. And who else? There's Courtney Holster. I'm trying to make sure I say her name right. And then I started watching Pouring Your Heart Out. I love watching her and her animals. Her dogs are adorable. Anyway, I decided to try it because by heart I'm an artist. I always have been. I've done small gig work here and there. But I tried it, and the first couple of times I tried it, I realized that I was actually pretty good at it just from watching those videos. So here we are today. I actually have tried to turn this into a business. I have a website, legginslegacy.com. I'll put it in the description box below. Yeah, I do that, and I make candles. I started watching Stanley, I'm trying to say his name right, Stanley Handcrafted. He taught me some really cool stuff, and so this is what I do. And instead of just making it a hobby, I decided to actually try to make it a paid career, paid hobby, paid gig, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, that's the backstory. So welcome to my page. My name is Trisha. And let's get started. So I am using Deco Arts bronze. Now this is a texture. I know people that paint are like, what? Texture? Yes, because the Deco Arts texture bronze actually shows up differently on your canvas than a lot of other bronzes. This is really this is a really decadent color, and so I will mix this with my pouring medium and stir and stir and stir and stir and stir until it becomes a fluid. And I mix that with the Deco excuse me, the Deco Art Rich Espresso. So that's a color, and this is what it looks like. So it's a beautiful brown bronzy color. The other color I used was the Deco Arts 24 karat. And I mixed it with the Deco Art Elegant Finish. This is the Glorious Gold, and I mixed those two together. The next color I mixed together was the Golden in the tube. This is the Iridescent Gold Fine. I'm sorry, the Interface Gold Fine in the tube, if you can see it. And I mixed it with the Deco Art Iridescent Top Coat Enchanted. And I bought this a while ago, thinking it was just a regular color. And then I actually read it and realized what it was. But then when I went in the store the other day and bought this, I realized that they're basically the same thing. It's the same color. So I mixed those two together. Next, I use Goldens. Now this is Iridescent Gold Fine. And I use Golden Iridescent Bronze. My base coat is Titanium Buff by Golden. And for my pouring medium, it is mainly the Flood Floetrol that I get from Walmart. Not from Walmart, from Home Depot, I'm sorry. And by the way, I think they're the only ones that actually sell that. If you get it from Amazon, it might cost a little more. And in Home Depot, that's about $13 and some change for that 1 gallon. And then I took because the Flood Floetrol can be a little thick, so to thin it down some, I used the Golden GAC 800. All right, got all my supplies here. Let me move my stuff out the way. And if you hear birds chirping, I'm outside in my garage. I'm always outside. I used to do it in my house, but it's starting to shift a little. And so I decided to just come outside until I don't want to be smelling all that stuff. So it's nice out here, summertime, the birds are chirping. And it's actually great for my mental health. Excuse me. Okay, so let's get this top coat on. And these containers, by the way, I get these from Home Depot too. These are great. These are like $2 and 70-something cents, I believe. How many quarts? I'm trying to see how many ounces this is. 3/4 liter. I think that's what it says. Yeah, these are great for storing your paint in. I have about 7 of them. I thought I was going to keep them clean, but when you really get into painting the way I have, you realize nothing stays clean for long. Everything has paint on it. My garage basement is covered in paint. It stayed clean for about a good 2 months. And then I don't know what happened after that, but I don't know. I guess because I started painting overtime, because I was trying to get all this stuff that was bunched up in my head out. And it just kind of, paint started kind of just slipping through the cracks. So, doesn't stay clean for long. A little bit about me. I am a veteran's wife. My husband is a veteran of the Navy. Go Navy. I have 3 sons, all of which are grown, and I have a daughter. She's the only daughter, and she is the youngest out of all my children. And I have a dog, Pip. you go on my website, you'll probably see him, me holding him. He is my emotional support dog, which is weird because he has anxiety. He's extremely afraid of fireworks. I just got him to not be afraid of lightning. But I don't know. We adopted him from PetSmart. So I don't know if whoever owned him had guns that they used to shoot off and he just doesn't like it. His name is Pip, by the way. But he is extremely, when I adopted him, he was in a foster home. The lady that I got him from, I don't know, not quite sure how long she had him, but you know, she told me when I was looking at him, she was like, yeah, he has anxiety too. She thought that he would be, excuse me, a great fit. So, you know, they let us take him home for a week and to see how we paired up with him. And I don't know, we kind of just fell in love with him. He was already potty trained. He listens. He did listen. My sons have him spoiled so bad that he doesn't really want to listen now because he's one of those dogs that likes to ride. So he feels like wherever I go, he goes. And he used to wait until I say, come on, let's go. He no longer does that. He will just take off because he knows sometimes I will leave him at home. So I can't really take him in the store with me. Not always. I can tell he loves going to PetSmart, but I tend not to take him in the store with me because he does have anxiety. He's a good dog though. So yeah, this is going to be a process. So once this is done, I will bring you guys back. Okay, I am done coating. Let me move some stuff out the way. I'm going to do a excuse me, a funnel pour. Probably should have put a mask on being outside. This pollen still gets to me sometimes. So yeah, we used to, which basically became our home, used to be stationed in Virginia Beach, or just stationed in Virginia, period. We went from Norfolk to Virginia Beach, to San Diego twice. We got stationed in Jacksonville. We never really stayed long at any of the places except for when we were in Norfolk and Virginia Beach. I'm not gonna lie, I missed the beach a whole lot. I actually miss the military community. It's actually different than being out in regular society, because you really are like one huge family. You have no choice but to adapt to one another. I love the fact that there are so many different cultures that you get to be and live around. You know, some of my favorite neighbors were some Samoans that we met in California, and some Italians that both cultures love to cook like I do. They love feeding you. Yeah, so I miss that. I miss it tremendously. But now, coincidentally, what my husband does is he actually works at a VA office, filing claims for veterans that are disabled. And he absolutely loves his job. So he still gets to help people, even with him not being in anymore. It's great. You know, we both kind of, that's what we do. We've been helping people really our entire lives. So I'm kind of glad that I took up painting, because it's something that I get to do for myself. You know, I enjoy doing this. This really kind of puts me in a Zen state. It's awesome, really. But we still, you know, we still get to help people. You'll often catch me helping him at work when they have excuse me, when they have ceremonies for the Vietnam veterans. I like helping those guys out. And the Atlanta area has just Georgia period, has a lot of veterans. I believe I was told there's almost over 900,000 veterans just here in Georgia alone. There's quite a few veterans here. So yeah, I like to help out when they do that. You know, since COVID has happened, there hasn't been any contact, physical contact with anybody. And all those functions have kind of been placed on hold, so my paint over here. Yeah, man. When I decided to turn this into a business, I actually set myself a goal. You got to stay focused on that goal in order to achieve what you want. And so I'm determined to keep doing what I'm doing. Hopefully it's making people happy. am using my phone instead of a camera. Until I can afford to get a camera, I will be using my phone. Okay, now I'm going to torch this right quick. Let's try to hurry up and get this video over with. What is this? What is this? What is this? Okay. All right. Let's get this bad boy stretched out. I don't want to mess up too many of the cells. They look so pretty. Oh, wow. Clean up these edges a little bit, just a little bit, just a little bit. All right, I am going to bring you guys in and let you see what I have done. Okay. Yeah, hopefully I'm making some folks happy just looking at my art. Hopefully giving some inspiration. I mean, because if anybody's like me, I love art. I like beautiful things. Anything home decor, man, I'm all for it. I've always kind of been like that. Even with my kids being small, people used to be amazed at how I kept my house and how well decorated it was. Yeah, man, I used to put those kiddos to work. The jokers used to get a rag on Saturdays. We scrubbing walls, buddy. That's no lie. Every house we lived in had white walls. I couldn't stand it. So we stayed wiping on every Saturday like clockwork. Y'all come on. Get them rags, get them buckets. We about to be wiping down floorboards and walls. I kept it clean. I did, no lie. And I was one of them moms that cooked full-blown meals every day. I ain't talking about hamburger helper. I'm talking about like rice and gravy, greens, cornbread, fried chicken, something. I stayed cooking for them. I was actually good at that. People thought I should open up a restaurant. There's a lot of things I'm good at. You know, when you're artistic, you'll notice that you're good at quite a few things because that's the artsy side of you taking over, kind of. But nothing really felt right until I started doing this. When I started doing this, I don't know, this is what felt right to me. Alrighty. Here's a close-up. These colors are beautiful together. And yes, it's looking like Dexter's laboratory up in here. And I'm not talking about the cartoon. That is the finished product. See my mess? That's it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. And this painting will be listed on my website as soon as it dries. I hope you guys have a blessed day.